Smart home devices are literally everywhere now. It's hard to walk down the street and not see Ring doorbells or smart camera systems. It seems like smart speakers have taken over the living room. And things like smart thermostats and smart bulbs have been able to make life easier while saving you hundreds of dollars a year on energy costs. And while I pretty much have all those things in my home, or at least tried them, there's one smart home device that I couldn't live without. This is a Lockly Flex Touch Smart Lock. And I never knew how amazing a smart lock could be until I actually used one. My first experience with Lockly was a little over a year ago with the Lockly Secure Pro, and I absolutely loved that smart lock. The mixture of features and reliability has been amazing. If you want to see my review of that lock, I'll link it to this video. So when Lockly reached out to me to review their Flex Touch deadbolt, well, I couldn't say yes fast enough. Inside the box, you have a welcome getting started guide from Lockly, as well as some instructions on how to install the Flex Touch. More on that in a second though. Underneath that, you'll see an activation card. You definitely want to keep that activation card. Don't throw it away, don't destroy it, because you're gonna need it to register the device. Or if you ever want to factory reset the lock or sell it afterwards, you're gonna need to provide this activation code as well. Lifting that flap up now, you'll see a lot there inside the box. And let's go through everything you get. Let's start with the actual Lockly unit itself. This is the lock that will be on the outside of the door. It has a keyhole for the included keys and a fingerprint sensor there on the outside for unlocking the Flex Touch. Keep in mind, there's no keypad here, just a fingerprint sensor for unlocking or manually unlocking it with a key. This is the other part of the device that will be on the inside of the door. This houses the batteries and allows you to lock and unlock the door manually. And this is the mount for that unit that goes directly onto the door. To the left of that, we have the deadbolt that will be installed onto your door, some screws that will be needed for mounting the unit, and 2 keys for unlocking the Flex Touch the old-fashioned way. Now when it comes to installation, it seems like a lot and it can almost appear like a daunting task, but believe it or not, it wasn't that bad. Lockly has a step-by-step guide included inside the box, and even videos that you can watch on their website that walk you through the whole process. It's actually really easy if you watch their video. It makes it much simpler. And all you need to do is remove your old lock, install the Flex Touch, throw in some batteries, and you're set. Really simple and easy to do. Now if you have a door that doesn't have the correct hole sizes, Lockly also includes a guide that can help you, I guess, measure out the correct size. And most doors, I'm assuming, will work just fine with the Lockly unit, but you may have a door that requires some work to get the Lockly unit installed properly. They have a guide for that though, but for my door it was a perfect size and I didn't have to do all that additional work. Now setting up the Flex Touch is also really easy. You download the Lockly app, create an account if you don't have one, install the batteries, and Lockly will have you hold down the program button as you put in the last battery into the unit, and this will begin the setup process. Once the smart lock goes through all its calibrating, you can go into the app and add a new device. You're gonna follow the step-by-step instructions there in the application and you're set. Honestly, wasn't very complicated and I was up and running in about 30 minutes or so. Now let's go through some of the features that the Lockly Flex Touch offers. You of course have the fingerprint sensor for unlocking and locking the device. This is a 3D biometric sensor that is secure and reliable, and you can also lock the door from the outside by touching the fingerprint sensor. There's also an auto lock feature where the Flex Touch will lock itself after 30 seconds, which is honestly a really great feature. It's one of my favorite features of the Lockly lock that I have on my front door because I don't have to make sure that I lock that front door. I know that it's gonna auto lock after a few seconds. Now you can always turn off the auto lock feature or adjust it to another period of time for auto locking. For example, if it was a side door and you go in and out of that door quite a bit and you don't wanna be unlocking the door every time you exit, that's something that you can adjust, of course. Storing a fingerprint is really easy on the Lockly app. You just open up the application, click the lock, then you're gonna click access at the bottom and then add a new fingerprint. You'll touch the fingerprint sensor on the lock itself a few times and you're set. You can store up to 99 fingerprints, and you can also unlock and lock the Flex Touch directly from the application, if you're in Bluetooth range though. If you wanted the ability to unlock it anywhere, Lockly does sell an optional Wi-Fi hub that allows the smart lock to connect to the Wi-Fi and give you the ability to unlock that lock from any location. And that costs $80 on Lockly's website. Kind of pricey because this lock retails for about $190, and if you add that Wi-Fi hub, that bumps up the price to $270. And for $30 more, you could just go with the Secure Pro, which includes the Wi-Fi hub and a few more features. But this lock is more for like a side door or an office door that you don't necessarily want to open or lock remotely from any location. You just want something to secure that room or that side door. So it's a cheaper alternative for other doors in your home when you already own the more expensive Secure Pro for your front door. You also have the ability to use Google Assistant or Alexa to lock and unlock the door or to check the status of the door. I also love the history section in the application, which allows you to see who's unlocked the door, which is another great feature for a rental property or a shared space. But my favorite part of this lock is how well it works. The fingerprint sensor is quick and reliable, and I did notice that if your hand is wet, it'll have some trouble reading that fingerprint, but other than that, it works great. And I've never come back to where the door is still unlocked and that auto lock feature never worked. The auto lock feature has worked flawlessly for my front door and for this Lockly Flex Touch. For the battery life though, I have to wait and see how good the battery life actually is. For the Lockly Secure Pro that I've had for over a year now, I've only had to change the batteries once over the past year, which is, I would say, solid battery performance. If you only have to change batteries just once a year on your device, I would say that's pretty good. So in the end, the Lockly Flex Touch gives you a lot of great features that made the Secure Pro a must-have smart home device for me. Being able to leave your home and not have to carry your home keys with you and know that your door is always secure is something that I really appreciate, especially for my family. I know that they're secure and my home's secure, and it's just one less thing I have to worry about. I would definitely recommend the Flex Touch to anyone looking to up their door lock game. Maybe not for your main front door lock. Definitely go with the Secure Pro for that. But the Flex Touch gives you an option for your other doors in your home that you want to make sure are secure, but give you the ability to access without needing a key. This is definitely a great option for that. I'll leave a link to the Lockly Flex Touch in the description below, and let me know what you think. Would you ever try a smart lock, or are you kind of worried how reliable these smart locks are? Let me know with a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.